I can have on deck beer here. It's not in frame. Get your on deck beer here.
Alright, so
first things first.
Cleveland Browns.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell, no.
Oh man, what does this mean?
This means a lot of things. It means Baker Mayfield is going to rise to the top.
All right, so we got Baker, Landry, Odell, Chubb, Hunt, and Njoku. And it sounds so great. But in the back of my mind, I have them picked as a playoff team. But in the back of my head, I just cannot get over the fact this is the Cleveland Browns. They will find a way to screw this up. Change my mind, please. Because I need somebody to walk me off of this.
I'm going to change your mind. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, playmaker.
Yeah.
Explosive.
Nick Chubb. He's breaking tackles, man.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
Rookie. He's young, fresh legs.
You got that young, fresh legs for 8 games. All right.
Oh, God. Yeah,
and
here
then
we go.
the other 8 games, come on,
Krispy
man.
Kreme.
Come on. Krispy Kreme. They're going to pound it. They're going to air it out over the top.
Not to mention that tight end Harris they just signed. He was backup to Kelsey.
Demetrius Harris, yeah.
He's actually got some talent.
Yeah. Shadowed by the talent of
Kelsey.
Anyway, they've already had a solid defense. They got a good offensive line. It's not the best, but
Over under 10 games.
over. I'll go 11-5.
Okay.
11-5. They're gonna win the division.
All right. Who do you draft before Baker Mayfield?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, of course.
Yep. Andrew Luck.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta start thinking about it.
Okay. No Big Bens. No Russell Wilsons. Your Cam Newtons. A healthy Cam Newton.
Well, we'll see what happens this offseason, but Cam Newton.
He had the shoulder surgery.
Yeah. He comes back strong. You know, he's got not as many weapons as Baker, but he can run. They keep the ball moving.
They do.
That gives you rushing touchdowns for him. But the bottom line is the Cleveland Browns are rising to the top.
They're definitely my clear favorites in that division.
Who you got getting second?
Oh, man.
Ravens.
Pittsburgh, you're going to hate me, but it's Baltimore.
Oh,
I know the Lamar Jackson experience might not be everybody's favorite, but
he can't throw. I can throw better than him.
All right, here's my thing. Solid defense. Mark Ingram is slept on by a lot of people. I think we should go ahead and address that.
Okay.
Mark Ingram is going to be a fringe RB1, RB2 type candidate this year.
Yeah, Gus Edwards is going to take the goal line. I mean, Sean Payton.
I'm not worried about it. They
run
run the ball 67% of the time. I get you have 3 to 4 people running the ball.
67% of the time, but 17% of those maybe to Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, but you will have so much volume for Mark Ingram, and he is a talented back. It's like last year you saw with Javarius Allen and players like that. They're not the best players in the world, but they were somewhat fantasy relevant.
Yeah.
And Mark Ingram
in our kind of league, but we're talking in 10-team standard league. No one's got that guy.
No, but I think even in 10-team standard league, Mark Ingram, it's gonna be somebody to target this year.
Yeah, somebody to target. I want to talk about next. What about Antonio Brown going to the Raiders?
Thought we were done talking about this man.
We're never going to be done talking about him because he's going to go down in the Hall of Fame regardless of anything else.
I see big things happening for Antonio Brown this year. I know Derek Carr can't really force the ball downfield, but he's a top 5 wide receiver. I see John Gruden forcing him the ball.
A lot.
160 targets.
170.
And they got Tyrell Williams to offset them. Like, it'd been a little different if you had Jordy Nelson on the other side than you got to worry about. Tyrell's an up-and-comer. I'm glad he got his payday. It's not the biggest money in the world, but for him, it's a nice little payday.
His speed guy. stretch
Take
the
the top
field.
off.
Yeah, it's gonna not open things up for Antonio, but
Antonio doesn't need things opened up.
Bingo. What does Carlos Hyde going to the Chiefs do?
It does nothing. I want you to listen to me here. It does nothing but secure that this is Damian Williams' job to lose. He's the number one back. Carlos Hyde can't catch the ball. And Andy Reid's offense always has a back that can catch the ball. There's no really that much cap investment in Carlos Hyde. It's a 1-year deal. I mean, he's a third down back. He will have, in a deeper league, some fantasy relevance because he's in the Chiefs' offense. And breaking alert, the Tyreek Hill news. Wow.
No, hold on. You do need to worry about this. Carlos Hyde's proven in this league for several years now.
He's getting old.
He's getting old, but Damian
He's
Williams.
security, man. That's all he is security.
Okay, we'll move past this one. But what were you gonna say, Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill. What does this do for the Chiefs' offense? I know it's a crazy topic, a unfortunate thing that happened. We don't even really know what happened at this point.
We don't know the outcome of what's going to happen to him as far as disciplinary or anything. So
all I can say is fantasy-wise is if you're in dynasty leagues, do not panic. This guy's a stud. We've seen with Hunt and other examples. Even if he misses 8 games, he's there at the end of the season when it matters. Like,
Adrian
he's a stud.
Peterson did it.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson.
You spank your child?
Yeah, that's been my child.
Me too.
You got to.
Got to.
They don't learn.
You gonna learn today. What about Colin Kaepernick talking about he's wanting to go to the Miami Dolphins?
I mean,
Should he? Should they?
he should take anything.
Any job.
He should take any job.
1 year, 900,000 per year.
I don't think the money really matters at this point. He's paid.
He's paid.
Oh,
But anyway, he deserves a job. Give the man a second chance. He made
I
a
just want
stand.
to. That's my thing. There's all these debates about this man deserves a job. This man's washed up. This man can play. This man can't play. Prove it. Give the man a job, and it'll sort itself out. People will be done talking about it. Like the NFL did this to themselves. If they would have let him play, if he wasn't that good, he would already be out of the league. It would already be a done deal.
I don't think he mentioned it until after, Tannehill was traded to the Titans. By the way, the Titans paid $5 million of his $7 million guarantee, and they paid that into his signing bonus. So the contract is only going to be for like $2 million. But
Nice.
the Titans, the Titans are basically. I'm sorry.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins are paying the other team's signing bonus to get rid of him. Why? I don't know. But Kaepernick, he got criticized back when he was with the 49ers about wearing a Dolphins hat. I don't know if you guys should look that up, but he's always had some interest there even when he was in San Francisco.
I just think it would be nice to see the man get a chance, and if he's not good, it'll sort itself out. If he is good, the talks will continue forever. Speaking of continuing forever, you know where I'm going.
Frank Gore gets signed to the Bills, along with John Brown, Cole Beasley.
Mm-hmm. They already had Reuben Foster and Zay Jones.
Yeah.
I would like to talk about the Bills' offense.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, this
That's
pretty
what you
much.
wanna
I don't think any of these other players, maybe John Brown, has that great of a fantasy value there. But what does this do for Josh Allen?
It helps him because.
Does he take that year 2 leap?
No.
No, he's not leaping over defenders anymore. He's not taking that leap.
He might do that a time or two. He's going to continue to run the ball.
Yes, that's really where I see his fantasy value is, and he's got a cannon.
Yeah.
Not accurate deep throws, but
Yeah, he'll throw it over you for sure. 5-6 yards over you. But he will improve. This is gonna be it's a rebuild. You got to give him some time. He's gonna get better, but
I like what the Bills are doing in signing these receivers to give them some weapons.
yeah,
And it's not that big of a free agency for wide receivers.
for offense really, except for that running back that went to
The Jets.
the Jets.
The
What's
Ravens.
his name?
The Ravens.
Well, I mean, we're talking about that guy here.
Oh, is he still that guy? Anyways, what I was saying is, you want this man to succeed in the league, you have to get him somebody. I mean, maybe the time's not now, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Kelvin Benjamin didn't work out.
I don't think that it didn't work out in Carolina either. I don't think that's the quarterback's problem.
Yeah.
But people do compare Allen to Cam Newton, so maybe it is the quarterback problem.
I was thinking that as I was saying what.
All right. Could Kevin Benjamin be the new tight end to back up Kelsey? Or is he now the number
They
three?
did get rid. Oh my God. No.
Oh, man.
I don't know why they did that. But Mike Davis goes to the Bears. Jordan Howard. What's up with that? Tell me what you think.
All right. Here's what this means to me. You're either A, trading Jordan Howard, which is also, like, if you're a Jordan Howard owner, it's muddy waters right now. Like, it's something I don't want to be a part of, but I'm not panicking, but you might need to panic. So, A, they might trade him. You don't know where he's going. B, if they do hold on to him, all three of these backs are good to, like, Tyreek Cohen's a good back.
Yeah.
Jordan Howard's a good back.
Yeah.
Mike Davis, he's a pretty good back.
Yeah.
So they're all going to get carries. So if they all three stay, they're all
going to get 8 carries a game.
They're all
and it's
taking
gonna
carries from each
suck
other.
for fantasy.
You already played this last season with, is it Cohen, is it Howard this game?
Well,
You've already played that game.
Yeah.
I don't want to be part of it.
I don't either. Not right now.
But
We'll let this thing develop a little bit more. But Tevin Coleman, he got him a new job.
wow, yeah. It's going to be the Kyle Shanahan experience all over again. From Atlanta, when they went Freeman Coleman that year. So you had somebody I was really excited about in Jerick McKinnon, and pretty much crushed my soul with the signing of Tevin Coleman, because I know all this means is Tevin Coleman, they're going to be splitting carries. McKinnon, I see, gets the majority of the work.
They were splitting Tevin Coleman split carries with Devontae Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
And Devontae Freeman was the top 5 running back. So
I don't know if McKinnon has that same potential. I really like McKinnon because of the Shanahan offense. It's very running back friendly.
Very.
I do believe he has the potential, but he's never shown me anything. Like
he showed you something with the Vikings his last year.
Something,
he
but
split carries with Latavius Murray.
Exactly.
But he was clearly the best running back on that team. Speaking of Latavius Murray, gets signed by the Saints. Mark Ingram's gone.
I actually like this move for the Saints backfield.
I do too.
I feel like this puts the ball in Alvin Kamara's hands more.
Yeah, even if it's 3 times a game.
When you had Mark Ingram there, you were kind of playing that whole Kamara should give you 20 to 30 fantasy points, but he could give you 12, maybe 8. He might disappear for a game just to rest his legs.
Yeah.
With Murray, who is a good back, but he is a nowhere near Mark Ingram or Alvin Kamara. But he does solidify that if they need help at running back role.
Yeah. Golden Tate goes to the Giants.
Love it. Love it. I know you got rid of Odell. You're hating life right now. You don't know what to do if you're a Giants fan besides just curl up in the ball and cry.
You're gonna throw Golden Tate the ball.
You have to.
Evan Ingram. What's this do for him? What do you think?
I thought he might be a top 4 tight end
No.
until the signing of Golden Tate. Because the man ran a 4.32. This is, what, 3rd year in the league? 4th?
This is
3rd?
This is year 3.
We'll check it.
Well,
3 or 4. Probably 3.
Something like that.
The man's got all the talent in the world. Doesn't get the ball for some reason. I don't understand it.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Enlighten me.
Peyton's little brother, what's his name? Oh, Eli Manning. That's right. He can't throw the ball to anybody.
Oh, but they have to.
They are going to. Golden Tate, bottom line is you don't have to throw the ball far whenever you're throwing a Golden Tate.
The reason I love this is Golden Tate, when he went to Philly, he pretty much disappeared. Like, people were like, oh no, is this it for Golden Tate? Odell leaving New York and you trying to replace him with Golden Tate, which they're not the same talent. Odell's a lot younger, a lot faster, a lot better. He's more of a complete receiver. But Golden Tate is still someone who has to be respected and carried a team for a long time in the receiving corps.
Especially with the ball in his hands.
Yes. You pretty much made him your number one receiver by signing him, and you don't have, besides Evan Ingram and maybe Sterling Shepard, and little check downs and screen passes to Saquon, you have to give him the ball. So fantasy-wise, I think I see a resurgence in Golden Tate this year. I think he'll be a good mid-round pick. He'll be a good value for where you get him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Speaking of people in Philly,
Yeah,
Deshaun Jackson's back home, and this makes all the sense in the world to me.
he's been wanting this for a while.
Makes all the sense to me.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson's back. Guess what? Carson Wentz can air it out to him. Mm-hmm. He's got a good deep ball.
His strength going with strength.
Yeah.
And one guy who's faster than anybody who can guard him, and a guy who can throw it further. Like, the reason it wasn't a thing in Tampa Bay is because Jameis Winston's deep ball is not accurate. Right, he was with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Because he's got a good deep ball. He disappeared when Jameis Winston was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jameis Winston, he might be one that
he's one of my favorites. I got him off the waivers last year, and this guy, he does good when he plays. And you got Bruce Arians coming in too.
That's right. That's what I was getting at.
I knew exactly what you're getting at. And not to mention that, you got the weapons there, man. Mike Evans, O.J. Howard, Chris Godwin.
What are they going to do with the running back position?
They're going to do something.
I mean, there's no more Taylor Coleman, Mark Ingram. They can't get Frank Gore.
They can draft
anymore.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
They got to draft somebody. I know you just
That
drafted
makes,
somebody.
like, a lot of sense.
Right.
So Le'Veon Bell gets signed by the Jets. He's losing.
Okay. Who got Le'Veon Bell or Melvin Gordon?
We'll have to check my rankings.
Le'Veon Bell.
I'm going to go with Le'Veon Bell. All right.
Damn it.
Who you got?
I'm going Gordon, but that's just because of uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Of the
You
new
got a young quarterback. He's going to rely on that, dump off passes.
Yeah, true.
They did add a few, little small pieces in the offense to help out.
And they add Crowder.
They got Crowder. Like I said, some small pieces, but they did improve their offense a little bit. You
got a top 10 back for sure.
Top 10?
That's his floor. His floor. Like, if David Johnson was a top 10 back in that Arizona offense this year, you have to say,
oh my God, Casey.
What's up?
Top 10 running back. Like,
that's his floor.
I want to hear your top 5 right now.
Top 5.
Top 5.
We're going Saquon,
Okay, me too.
Zeke, Caffrey, Gurley, Kamara, Gordon, Connor, Bell.
So 8?
That's why I got him 8.
Man.
I mean, the man sat out a year. I can't trust that. What happened to Des Bryant when he sat out a year?
I hate you.
I just want to show it to me. If he looks good,
He's
quickly.
going to.
Yeah. And this isn't necessarily how I would draft either. And I believe if I see Le'Veon sitting there in the second round, you best believe I'm taking him. Because I've been taking a lot of polls.
I don't think he should make it to the second round.
I don't either. But someone told me I was crazy for thinking he would not make it to the third, fourth.
What's this guy's name?
I don't know.
Let's call the police.
I could look it up on Facebook.
It don't matter. Doesn't matter.
And I've been doing mock drafts like crazy. He doesn't make it to the second round. But I'm saying, I've been taking polls. People are higher on Connor than they are Bell. And I think Bell is a better player.
I'm not higher. Connor is great, but there's no way. Mm-hmm. If I'm sitting there at pick 6 and both of them are still there, Melvin Gordon's still there. Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, shit. I'm kind of leaning like Bell too. Now that I think about it, now that he's landed somewhere,
like we know.
Now that the Jets have landed, oh, pun intended. I'm just picturing him watching his highlight videos. Wow. But what did that year do to him? Did it hurt or help? We don't know.
Well, it hurt his pockets. I mean,
if he tears his ACL, no, because that money's guaranteed.
Yeah.
From the Jets.
But anyway, I'm gonna say Saquon is the obvious number one for me.
Yeah.
Then Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna push Kamara up to number 3.
Okay, yeah, I can see him getting a nice little ball. I would actually like to go on record and say I would push Kamara ahead of Todd Gurley now.
What about McCaffrey?
No, I love McCaffrey. He won me a league last year.
Not my league.
Not your league.
But he did win me one.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. But, yeah, so it's Saquon, Zeke, Kamara, then McCaffrey.
All right. Then Bell.
Gurley, then Bell. That's where I'm going.
Todd Gurley. What is going on?
What's going on? He's got arthritis, man.
This dude's like what? 25?
It doesn't matter. That's a lot of wear and tear.
That's what I'm saying.
He's been running the ball a lot. Like when you're running and people are like grabbing you and you're trying to get away from them, like my knees hurt when I was still in high school running the football.
So, guys, this was our fantasy free agent recap up to this point.
Offensive players only so far. We'll do a different little thing for defense. It's going to be a lot shorter, like 2 minutes, even though there was a lot more big names on defense. This has been a very, very exciting
Not just that, shocking.
Shocking.
T-Sizzles, not with the Ravens. Wow.
Yeah,
all right, we're going to save this. Bye. Peace.
That's the truth, sir.